Okay, today I'm gonna try to get this thing painted in the engine bay. I'm gonna mask up the cowl and the back of the car, and then do some finish sanding on the inside of the aprons, a little bit on the wheel wells, and then the next step will be putting the motor and trans in, and start assembling this thing again. Start making it look like a car. I'm gonna just wax and grease remover all the spots where I'm gonna tape up. It's got this stuff, wax and grease remover. Just nothing expensive. It all works the same. I've used them all pretty much. That's got some shop rags. And these are pretty much lint free, so. And you want to get another rag to wipe off the excess once you're done wiping it, because you don't really want to leave this stuff on the surface. So I'm just going to wipe where I'm going to put tape. That way I can get the tape on there and mask it up. That way I can finish sanding and blow off some stuff without getting the car completely dirty. I know it's dirty already, but kind of save some trouble. I want to be careful that it's not too dirty, because you don't want to be just scrubbing dirt across your paint if the parts are still painted like this is. So you want to be kind of careful. I'm going to use this yellow masking tape, and then I'll use some cheap stuff to do the rest of the car, because that stuff comes off pretty easy. I don't want it to potentially pull some paint out if there's any spots. I mean, that's just masking's pretty easy, so. Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna mask it up around here, because this is still got to be fixed, obviously. So, but it's basic stuff. I mean, it's not, masking up's not hard. So, see if I can get this thing sitting. Alright, so, well, that one's flipping up. But put the plastic to that. Plastic around there. About a little over a foot away, that way. And then I'm going to back tape it up into that weather stripping right there. Back tape it to there. And then come around. And I'm going to do the door jambs, the paint color again, because obviously there's some rust. I gotta fix that spring, so that'll be another video. But I'll keep on masking up. I'll show you guys the finished product. I lied. I'm gonna go ahead and do the door jamb. Yeah. take the tape and just run it down your fingers to get that edge, so you can back tape it and it already be folded. So it's not as much hassle as doing it when you're on the car. Okay, so that's how I did the door jamb. You can tell it's taped up all the way in there. That one wasn't too bad to do, but you could tell the back side of the tape is rolled over. That way it'll give a softer line after you paint. I still got to do some finish sanding, and there's a whole bunch of overspray and some dirt and stuff right there. So, but it's getting close. And again, I'm gonna paint this area after I fix the weld, or after I weld up what I need to weld up. Still got some sanding on this tower arm and firewall. So it's getting close though. Alright, on some of the spots that I've already prepped, I'm gonna go ahead and just use this Scotch-Brite pad. I think this razor blade's pretty much done. But just use this red Scotch-Brite. Since this is the paint I'm using is pretty thick, all these areas are already sanded, and I'm not gonna worry about wet sanding it, because the last time I painted it, it covered pretty good. So not too worried about it. I forgot what this stuff's called, but man, this stuff is tough as hell. I'll show you guys what I used as far as painting this, but man, it's pretty tough. It'll burn through 180 grit like it's 400 grit. I mean, this stuff right here does not like the sand. I don't know. I might have added too much hardener. It was real cold when I did it, so I added a little bit more than I should have, probably, and that's probably where I'm getting my the toughness of this, but hey, at least it ain't gonna scratch or come off. Got a little bit more on the firewall and towers and stuff, but I'll finish this up and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so here it is. It's been pretty windy. It's been a pain in the ass to try to mask this thing up, but anyway, here's a cool trick. Aluminum foil or tin foil or whatever, cooking foil, on just parts that you don't want to mask up, but you want them covered for, you know, overspray. It's easy, you know, nothing sticks. You just crumble it over like the brake lines or the heater hoses and stuff. So it's pretty much ready. I'm gonna tack it down and wax and grease remover it, and then I just threw some towels over the wheels. The only thing I care about not getting is the new brake lines I made and the bushings and stuff, so on the sway bars. Other than that, I'm not too worried about anything else, because like I said, the car sits like 4 inches off the ground at the rocker, 3.5 at the rocker, something like that. So I'm not too worried about people coming and looking to see if there's a little bit of overspray underneath the car, because they'll pretty much have to lay in the grass or lay on the concrete or something. So, but it's looking pretty good. It's getting close. So I think next one I shoot, it will be just spraying it. So alright, well, I got it sprayed. It looks pretty good. The wind was kicking so bad. I know I should have sprayed it inside, but I don't really feel like having the garage smell like paint. So it came out pretty good though. Not too much trash. A couple nibs here and there, but once it's dry, it's pretty much flat, so can't really see it. But yeah, when I was masking it up, I ended up having to use duct tape because the wind was picking up so bad that it was just ripping it off, that overspray plastic. Yeah, had to put some blankets down and some shoes and stuff on the top of the car so it didn't fly off, but it didn't come out too bad. Like I said, I didn't really worry about the wheel wells too much, just because I'm gonna redo the control arms and ball joints and stuff soon, so I'll respray those when they're off the car. And then I want to undercoat some of it, or re-undercoat the wheel wells, because original stuff, some of it's peeling off, but it came out pretty good. Then I'll blend it before this line right here. I'll blend that down into the cowl on that. So I'll just wait till it dries and then unmask the rest of it. The reason I didn't take any video of it is because it that cloud right there looked like it was about to start downpouring on me, but it passed, so that's pretty good. But yep, there it is. Try to get the motor in it tomorrow, engine and trans. So